What up, y'all? Let some people come in. I had to start it with their promoter. Alright, y'all. What up? What's going on? Good evening, good night. I know that I could do this show at another time and try to get a lot more people, but I want to rest and I want to get some things off my chest, and I can't talk about everything, you know what I'm saying? So before we speak about anything, let me put the disclaimer in there, little greeting and so forth. Hello, this is Larry Jordan. My mother named me Larry Jordan. This is the Just My Raw Soul Opinion Show. This is a show about my opinion. Opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one, and most are full of shit. So we don't have to agree on everything, you know. And if that becomes the case, we can just agree to disagree and keep everything cordial. We don't have to dislike each other, hate each other, or want to fight each other because we don't share the same view, same opinion, or anything of the sort. So, you know, we can agree to disagree and just leave it on that. You know what I'm saying? Big up yourself, Brenna, every time. Big up everybody who is logging in, checking in, coming through. Again, that's my little disclaimer. So it's my opinion. We are all entitled to opinions. We all have opinions. Don't be upset that I share mines aloud. Boom. Or out loud, for those who want to be grammatically correct. Anyways, Boston Carnival 2021. Is it? Yo. Before that, everybody knows there's a lot of things going on. A lot of things going on from many angles, from many backgrounds, many cultures, many age groups, many gender groups. Everybody is having their form of festivities for this so-called carnival weekend that we always have every last weekend in August in Boston, Massachusetts. Big up yourself, Daniel, every time. So, many parties. I'm just going to speak about the one that I went to, and then I'm going to speak about things that I saw with said. Can I even call that shit a carnival? I'd call it a festival. Or is it Jambakan? Is it Jambakan? Because it was the spot where the Jamboree used to be. Is it Jambakan? And I wasn't there, but I was there in the essence because I was on my phone heavy. People sending me videos. Juve, I got a video as soon as the dude was stabbed. I got a video and I seen the little nigga on the floor stabbed up and things of that sort. So we got a lot to talk about, you know what I mean? But we gonna speak about the Jamba Kant and Midnight Mass, the event that I went to. So, you know what I mean? Let's just get into the goodness. Let's get into the nitty gritty. The videos that I put up. A lot of people, you know, inquiring mind want to know. Everybody knows I give an honest opinion. I would never say anything behind a person's back that I wouldn't say in their face. Red House is my peoples. Consider them like family. Midnight Trash. Consider them like family. So, but I'm only gonna speak the truth, and I'm gonna speak as a patron. You know what I mean? Because I paid. I know y'all saw me on the truck or whatever, but I was on the truck because I didn't want to walk. I guess a DJ privilege or whatever, but I did not play any music. I did grab the microphone a couple of times. It was telling people to come in the back, but that was on request of the promoter and some of the family members just sitting there like, Larry, can you just... So I did that. So I just wanted to put that out there from the beginning that I, too, was a paying patron of the event last night. So I share my views as a paying patron, but I will also give certain observations as a DJ, you know what I mean, if there's anything to, on that level, if there's like any, to give any benefit of the doubt or anything. So, you know what I'm saying? So, like everyone else, I didn't know shit before shit on shit about shit before going in. When I was getting on the truck, when dudes was packing up, when dudes was setting up the system, when dudes was testing the system and all that, I didn't know anything, and neither would they tell me anything. It was like, yo, so what's the spot gonna be? Yo, no, don't worry. Oh, yo, you're gonna see. I did not know anything. I was finding out everything just like you. The only difference is how y'all took the bus ride up there. I took a ride on the actual truck with the DJs and stuff up there. I didn't know where we was going. So to those who did not go or didn't know where we were in Reedville, like on the Reedville Hyde Park line where the Reedville commuter rail station is. There was little dips and cuts, you know what I mean? It's not open to the public in any way. This is not like something that you can go just drive into. This was something that, you know, they had to have planned and stuff like that. You can go, but there's nothing back there. There's some old school buses, some old companies, but this is not something that you just find on your own. You know what I mean? You either have to work back there or just be one really malicious cunt to know what's going on back there. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of malicious cunts out there. So, anyways, so upon that now, again, finding out everything. I did not know the concept of the whole silent party going into big party, so forth, as the plan was supposed to be. So, when I seen headphones being passed out, I too was a little, oh man. But again, something different. I understand because of the city, because of the laws. Cool, I'm fucking here. But I did not know beforehand or going into the event that it was going to be a silent event or anything. Because if anybody knows me from anything before, I've always said, they're not for me. I don't knock people who throw them parties, or I don't knock people who go to those parties. But personally, it's not for me because I think that it takes away the social aspect of being amongst people in a party. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you want to dance and stuff like that, but even with that dancing and approaching a woman, you know what I mean? You can't just always approach a woman and just bum up on her. You know, you got to kind of have some type of communication, eye contact. Hey, can I dance with you? Or can I get a 5? You know what I'm saying? Only carnival weekend you can really bum rush a woman, especially in Boston. Chicks don't really dance with you all like that. So the positive and the negative of it was, in the essence of being behind a truck with the soca music, yeah, it was cool because everybody was singing, everybody was in their own little lane, doing their own little thing, chipping on the road. Cool little concept. So the concept was it was supposed to start with the headphones, then get to the particular end of the alley, and then it was a big open space. It was supposed to be around 3:34 or around 2:33. The speakers on the truck was supposed to go on, and everybody was supposed to take off the headphones or return the headphones. I really don't know, but the speakers were supposed to go on, and so forth. And let me say this, just keeping it real. I was there beforehand. I was there and I witnessed them test this generator, this system, the speakers that were supposed to play that did not play. I saw them testing them out. Then when around like 10:30 came, and Sylvan and some guys were like, "Hey, it's time to go. We got to get on the road, yo, before these buses, yo, time to go." And the fellas started packing things up, and we hit the road. Got to this destination before the people. I don't know. I can't speak for Red House. I can't speak for the engineer. The engineer even had help. He even had Tony King was the engineer as far as setting up the system. He even had help from Sean and I'm about to call him Web International. Venom from New York, who's a very good sound man himself, and something electrical, I don't know, but it was just doing one of these numbers. It would start, but it wouldn't give that kick and fully start. So between that, I as well as a paying patron was disappointed because the vibe that was built before that was a great one. I was happy for Red House. I was like, yes, another original idea coming out the box. Yes, it was a little bit of confusion because certain formalities on how the buses were supposed to let off the patrons, and then we were supposed to start on one end and then go down, but the way things happened, we went one way and went up and it came back down, and it was a little confusing on that end, and all of that added to just things getting real annoying after a while. You know, when 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock comes in Massachusetts, that wind hit, starts getting cold, all the bubbies start poking out, all the attitudes start hitting. You know, black people, there wasn't really a lot of liquor going there, so people vexed that they can drink. Some people already drunk and fucked up for the day. There was no food, no bathrooms. So, you know, there was positives and negatives. You know what I'm saying? So, big up Red House on the effort. Definitely gets an A for effort. The execution, C-. You know what I mean? Just because of, you know, the drink situation wasn't really bad because there was people, there was drinks, but I know people was expecting a bar or some type of bar aspect, but it was a moving tight raw thing. So they had people on side selling like nutcracker type things, you know, with white liquor and dark liquor, fruit punch type stuff, if anybody's familiar with the nutcrackers in New York. So yeah, they did, there was liquor there in a sense, and I did hear them asking, you know, please announce it that there is the liquor here, but I know that the patrons wanted that bar where they can get their Patron or their Johnny or their Hennessy, and you know what I mean, and things of that sort. So what I would also say is that I know that with anything, when mistakes are made, you know what not to do next time. You know what I'm saying? And nothing goes according to plan. But you do have to take your licks when they happen. You do have to face them. Like certain people said, when Quentin was Q Major DJ, when he was apologizing a lot of people was offended. Like, we don't want to hear that from the DJ. We need to hear the promoter say that he's apologizing and what will be the next move to rectify our souls or to rectify the situation, because some people are a little bit perturbed or disturbed by the events yesterday. But let me say this also, though. You can't deny the fact that you did have a silent party all night. It wasn't like there wasn't any music. There was a situation where Q said something and he was like, motherfucker, and there was a lady who was a little upset that he called the people motherfuckers. And let me just say this to my West Indian people in situations like that. It's like, we're island people, and we call each other bitch and cunt and your rascal, and especially now, especially if you're older, don't pick and choose when you want to let certain words bother you. Don't pick and choose when you want to fight for the right or fight for the cause. People use profanity. People use swear words. The only time it becomes an issue is when you making an issue. So if the DJ says, yo, I need you motherfuckers to move, and there's 300 people in there, why you're the only one that's making this big issue about it? And you kept repeating the statement of, we are adults. We ain't no fucking kids. If so, you shouldn't have let that bother you. We are motherfuckers. We are bitches. We are cunts. You know what you are. You know what you aren't. Don't let them things bother you. I'm not going to say your name. You know you're my friend or whatever. But I just wanted to put that out there because I know sometimes too, to me, just my rational opinion, it seemed like the alcohol was talking. It seemed like a lot of alcohol was brewing because it kept repeating the same thing over and over again about we are not kids and why are we motherfuckers? We are not kids and why are we motherfuckers? But we are not kids, so why are you letting the word motherfucker bother you? Especially if it was done in a group setting. You should just be like, well, I'm not part of that motherfucker group that he thinks he's talking to. Rascal, you fucking cunt, you fucking bitch, you fucking... It is what it is. Don't let words bother you, especially if you're over fucking 18. Like, just my rascal opinion. So, let's go on to the next little topic. I want to talk about Juve. Or what was Juve. Big Up Sound International, I see they had a little set out there. And I give it a little bit of props because back in the days, they wouldn't even let us do this whole set thing. But again, when we was doing Juve, we was trying to start it way earlier than what I saw today. Because when dudes had this set out there, it was already like 9, 10 o'clock or whatever. We was trying to start at 6. I heard Juve was supposed to start at 6, but I was still on the road at 6 o'clock this morning, and I know there wasn't no music going up and down Blue Hill Avenue at 5, 6, 7 o'clock this morning. So my thing is this. For the youngsters, I understand. It's lit. I had a good time. Who's selling drink in this line? Big up yourself every time, boys. This is one thing I have to say about that whole Juve thing, right? With everything that we always ask, or when I was part of this whole carnival thing, and I used to ask for some type of evolution or some type of, yo, let's just intertwine the essence of carnival, well, in this case, Juve. And when I say the essence of Juve, I mean the steel pan and the pan bands and things like that, but still have an essence of modern times where you do have maybe a DJ band or two. But for me, just my rascal opinion on what I saw today, that shit just looked like a dangerous fucking situation, yo. That shit just looked like little kids ready to fuck up the city. Like, it had no soca feel. It had no carnival feel. It had no West Indian feel to me. Just my rascal opinion when I'm watching this shit. I'm just like, It looked like a bunch of motherfuckers who just ain't been out in a year, who want to dagger and sweat with each other and say, yo, I'm fucked up, I'm lit, I had a good time. But nobody whining, nobody out there, no soca, no calypso, no West Indies. Just my rational opinion. Then 10 minutes after I'm watching this shit, I see a little dude bleeding in front of stashes. So I'm going to even take that same comment and pass it down to that jamba cunt that they had in the car in that little area. Cause I have people sending me videos, I'm watching lives, I'm watching shit, and I'm just watching these little niggas walking around in masks and smoking weed and niggas on dirt bikes and the four-wheelers and all this shit. And I'm like, where's the security at, yo? Where's the police at? I see more police out there sometimes when the white people just be out there in Franklin Park. I seen police presence, but not that Carnival Day police presence, because there's Carnival Day people out there. And I'm like, yo, man, this ain't sitting right with my belly. Somebody child gonna get raw, sore, hurt out there, dog. Shit just did not look fun. Shit looked like niggas was just gonna get ready to line up on each side, nigga. Like, who you with? Who crew you with? Just the fact that all these little niggas just had these fucking these little t-shirts and masks and everybody hiding their face and running around. I'm like, what does this have to do with carnival? What does this have to do with soca fucking walking up, nigga? If J. Dean and a couple of other people didn't have on their festive little carnival-esque type wear, nigga, that's just, that was like having like a Bajan Day or a fucking some bullshit. And this show has been brought to you by Solo. Solo. Better than the roti at Ali's. Yo, I bought a roti today. I was feeding for a roti. I'm like, it's carnival, nigga. It's just like Thursday, feeding for a roti. You know, I ain't going back to that other spot. I bit my fucking, swallowed my pride. I said, you know what? Ali's is hit or miss. Let me go to fucking Ali's. Today was a miss fucking day. Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. Thank God for the Solo. Can't even give the dog this shit, because I don't give my dog curry and all that shit. I'm like, I want to give this to the aunt. Some right. This shit had no, like, you might even do this with some salt. Like how does shrimp usually have a natural salt that comes from the sea that sometimes helps season your food. You even get that in the fucking Ali's roti. Ali's, I don't know, man. Get it together. But thanks for the Solo. God damn it. The most flavor going on in you, Ross, so please. Anyways, back to the Jamba Kant. What I don't understand is things that I've been saying since whenever, y'all know how long I've been in. Seems like Carnival, as we know it, is a thing of the past for us aunties and uncles. I said that. You see my comment earlier where I said it seemed like we just rewinded 30 years back and we starting over, because that's exactly what we used to do. The jamboree back in 1990. You know what I'm saying? But it was a lot more organized. You know what I'm saying? And let's talk about that, because I had a couple people telling me about, yo, you know what I'm saying? I guess it was, again, primarily a lot more Jamaican restaurants or vendors than anything. I know my boy, my cousin, I should say, called my family, Junior. I know he was selling up there too, but this one particular friend was telling me how she went to the vendor, She said there was two that she went to, so I don't know specifically who was there, but if y'all know who was there, y'all was there. Give me the midnight mass forever. No young kids was there. Yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna do a little comparison. So you have this area where all along we've been telling the carnival committee, yo, let's utilize this place during the carnival season. Pick a weekend where the mass bands can get together, could go in there, sell food, fundraise. No, we can't do that. We can't have anything in White Stadium because, they do the football field every year and they don't want us mashing up the grounds. And, we can't really do anything in the park because, that's going into private property because the golf course goes into the tropical zoo. They used to feed us all this bullshit, right? So to take out many other stories in the middle and to get to now, all the shit that we've been telling these peoples throughout the year. Now that there's a pandemic, they supposedly don't get the amount of money they usually get, but they get a little bit, so they want to do something for the people. So now they want to do all the shit that we've been telling them to do all these other years. That fucking route that they were supposedly had, and I guess they switched it at the last minute from behind by the Shattuck going up into the park. I told them to do that years ago for Kiddies Carnival. But that's what y'all want to stick the fucking adults with. And again, it was adults, kids, everybody stuck in this little shit. And I'm like, this ain't safe. This ain't safe. And don't get me wrong, when we in our mass bands, the mud band, everybody, packed like sardines, having a good time. But we all, if you a real soca motherfucker, if you a real carnival motherfucker, you know the difference, man. You don't even feel tension. You want that love around you. You want motherfuckers rubbing against you and catching a wine and walking away and all of that shit. But watching this shit, I felt in danger. I'm looking and I'm knowing some of these motherfuckers' parents like, yo, man, let me text this motherfucker and tell this nigga go home. And I swear to God, 10 minutes after that, I see a little boy laying on the ground bleeding in front of stashes. Don't know for what. And it was so random because the person who was taking the video was just taking a video. And then you heard a little melee. He turned around and he's asking, what happened? What the fuck happened? Little man on the ground bleeding from his side. Doctors pushing on his chest. This is before 11 o'clock. They're going to bring that back into the carnival shit. You don't think tomorrow morning now? Wait till tomorrow's news come out. Wait till the newspaper hit tomorrow morning. Or Universal Hub or Spot Detectors and BostonViolence.com and all them shit. Someone slit his throat. See? I'm going to send you the video, Leon. It was just so cool. And then you just hear a girl so whoever that was ran up either behind them or real fast, nigga, because everybody was just liming and all you heard was, oh my God. Police, everybody looked confused, nigga. And then really just started performing CPR and everything on this kid. Just out the fucking blue. So, I'm all for this carnival shit. Outside of the politics and the bullshit. I'm all for it on the advancement, on trying to make it back to how it used to be, where the same area where everybody had today was full of buses, parks. All Morton Street used to have buses from New York. Every fucking thing. It was a 15-year-old. It's fucking crazy. I want to get it back to that level, but you see the shit that's going on there? Why we always gotta have some shit in that back alley and back? I'm like, down there to me is the equivalent of Rasul Scoops' yard, nigga. To have something on the level of Juve, where the whole fucking city, you want to cram the whole fucking city in the fucking tropical zoo parking lot, basically. I'm like, this ain't gonna be fucking good. Y'all niggas y'all ain't fucking thinking, man. And I know a lot of people bypass my Russell opinion shows because I use profanity and I say niggas and all of that. But I don't give a fuck. Hear the content of it. Hear what I'm saying. That was some dumb shit. I was waiting for 6 o'clock when the shit was over. So, regardless, somebody's going to say I'm hating. I don't know, the little weirdo chick that used to be the secretary for KCAB, the naysayers, the little mousy looking one with the glasses, the naysayers. Yep, I'm a naysayer when it comes to the shit KCAB does, because the shit KCAB does fucking endangers these motherfuckers' lives, yo. Just my rational opinion. I've been told people from years ago, carnival should start in fucking Mattapan Square. Have the trucks line up all on the Milton side of Blue Hill. Have the inspection, everything there, and just drive straight the fuck down Blue Hill Avenue. And then in Blue Hill and Talbot, where the fucking big ass park is on the side, have all your vendors and festivities there to end the shit. Much better for security too. You ain't gotta be fucking turning no corner at Warren and Seaver. You ain't gotta be having security lurking from buildings, from Seaver, from fucking Walnut, from all these little side roads. Yo, boom. Secured. You're passing the actual police station. They're talking about, I can't, because Morton Street is a state trooper jurisdiction. That's fucking bullshit. Anything the city wants to do, they can fucking make it happen. Storrow Drive is a fucking state trooper jurisdiction as well. And every fucking Sunday, they shut that shit down so motherfuckers can roller skate and rollerblade. So they can shut the shit down for one Sunday in our part of town so our fucking people can fucking make some money. Some people come out of town and we can do some shit. Fuck that. Morton Street ain't that fucking important. Not on the Storrow Drive level. So if they could cut Storrow Drive, they could shut down Morton Street for 8 hours on a fucking Saturday. Just being real. But we don't speak up. When I speak up, nobody wants to speak up with me. When certain people need to speak up, they go fucking mute. And then when they give us bullshit like what they gave today, everybody talk about the shit's lit. So you're going to keep giving your shit every fucking year. Watch. Let me read some of these Rasul comments. Meanwhile, Little Italy been raving Big Street Park. Yo, don't even talk about the gay parade. Gay parade go through all the main streets of downtown and then stop in front of City Hall. Ain't no more fucking clogging up the city than that. Facts. I remember the buses all on Washington Street, Columbia, good times. You know what I'm saying, Leon? Big up everybody who's in there. What's up, Mashi? What happened, L? Little man got stabbed in front of from what I'm hearing, his throat was slit. Something of the sort. A little man was hurt in front of Stashes this morning. During the Juve festivities. My daughter asked, and I forbid her to go. Fucking real, Katina. You know what's going on. I was scared at home watching them kids outside. All the videos I saw was young girls looking 15 to 16 with them breasts out. Thank you. Naya is begging me to tell you hi. Hi, Naya Boo-Boo. Hi, Naya Boo-Boo. What's going on, Shantae? Francia, what's going on? Denise, Jacqueline, Shakir, Bones, Joey, what's up? Miss Bino, Miss Rudda, Miss Niles, what's up, Brenna? Miss Kicks, Power Surge, what up, family? Nephew, Handel Dixon, what's going on? Miss Giddy, Saka Fet, my friend. Miss Douglas, everybody locked in. What's up, Keisha, Miss King, what's going on, sister? So, this is all I'm saying. What's going on? Orlean, Saka Fet, Shelly. So, all I'm saying is, man, I'm all for this carnival shit. But we can make it safe. We can make it better. But we gotta fucking speak up. Hello, what's going on, Anna? Because the shit that I saw today, that is a recipe for disaster. That is a recipe for fucking death. The way, again, just the placement of everything, yo. The placement. What's going on, Shakir? Susie, what's up, family? I just feel, again, to place all those, or try to place all those people in this little ass spot. Why are we caged in? Let me get off that, man. Big up everybody who's trying something this weekend. Big up everybody who had a show, who had a backyard cookout, who had a fucking party. I heard the Patrice Roberts and Sherwin and them. I heard that fucking thing was sold off. I heard Patrice actually performed good. I don't know. I wasn't there, but give props to what props is due. You know, I'm not a Patrice fan, but hey, she pack a place and the place like it. All I saw was good remarks on her. So I'm not gonna say anything negative about her performance. Big up to her. The people seem to like what you did yesterday or last night. I had fun at Midnight Mass, except for at the end when the generator didn't go on. It was very disappointing. I was cold. I'm not a drinker, so the alcohol part. What's going on, Miss Horsley? I'm not a drinker, so that part didn't bother me, but I could understand what people was talking about. I didn't know anything about the bathroom situation until people are telling me now. So as they're my people, Red House is like my family. You know, I can only say what the people say, and then I can reflect it to them in a L, tell them water next time. They left it all at Uvia. I'm sorry. I had to. You want water from Red House? Go to Uvia. My bad. But, you know, big up to anybody having a show. I don't know about the whole thing about the Voicey show. I know that's another little thing where people are like, Larry, what's going on? So apparently it was if anybody don't know, it was Voicey, Fayanne Lyons. I think Allison Hines was just added. Things of that sort. It was one of those, what I call to be TBA facts, to be announced facts. The venue was to be announced. Nobody knew. I actually knew a group of 3 women who did not buy their ticket because of that. And they love it. But they were like, you know. And then this morning, I got to tell y'all, just because I'm a DJ doesn't mean y'all can cuss me when y'all ask me these certain things, or the approach when y'all come at me. Yo, L, what's up with this shit, man? I didn't know nothing about this. I didn't know nothing about this shit. Why y'all be coming at me like I'm the one who put this shit together? Like, it's not me, Jack. But anyways, apparently, as the day progressed, this beautiful carnival day, the venue that was to be announced was announced, and it was announced that the venue was in Rhode Island. So some people are not happy about that. And I'm going to leave that there. I don't know what else to say. The actual event is going on as we speak. So the most I can say is have fun. Allison Hines is a great performer. Voicey is a wonderful live performance. Fayanne, I love Fayanne as an artist. I just think she's very underrated. Y'all see what I'm doing. I'm here. So, yeah. And I'm be honest, I just didn't want to drive to Rhode Island. I just did not want to drive to Rhode Island. Not now. Like I just had a roti. You know when you eat a roti, well, you get real lazy and you just want to sit back and chill. You know, I don't want to eat a roti. I'll probably go on and fall asleep down there. So, but what he asked, Rhode Island, again, I don't know for a fact, but it seems like they bought into a tour. If anybody knows how the tour shit goes, when people are doing tours and tours are in one city, you can buy the specific date or a day before or after, just to keep the continuous flow of the show going. So it seems like they bought into the tour, where the people who are actually running the tour, Voicey and his crew, they're the ones that set up the actual specifics. Again, I'm just thinking this, that they bought into a tour, because it doesn't seem like they set it up. They would set up something in Rossville, Rhode Island. But again, I don't know these for facts. This is just my Rossville opinion. It seems like they bought into a tour. Larry, you drinking the solo like it's liquor. I mean, you minded me very hard. I took 2 sips and put it down, and you minded my every sip. Was there long sips or short sips? Jesus Christ. That was very malicious. You be a gen, huh? You got to be Rossville Beijing to be minding somebody's sips. What the fuck? That was the weirdest shit ever. Let me go to these comments, man. Keisha, big up yourself. Wagwan. Patrick Walker. Anthony Jones. See, I mean, y'all, I be forgetting y'all be fucking these other names. Anthony Jones. Big up yourself, fucking Juice. Big up yourself, Superstar P. And all the big man, them Bones. And I be forgetting y'all got real governments and shit. Yo, Lamont, what's going on? Shabina, what's going on? Shanae or Shanae, excuse me if I said it wrong. Tiffany, hello. Man, listen, there's 80 people. I respect each of y'all. Tamara, what's up? I see you, darling. Alexis, hello. I lighten the next spliff now. You minding that too? How many spliffs does it take to get to the center of a good spliff? Let's find out. Let's find out. 1, 2, 3. So, I'm out of here. Be safe. Be cool. Anaconda, happy birthday, you fucking old goat. Big up everybody. Shut your cunt. Because, as you know, the official winter starts 6 p.m. carnival night. It's cold now. If you don't know how it goes. And then, no, I'm sorry. Fall starts 6 p.m. Boston carnival night. Winter starts 6 p.m. Labor Day. So, get your school kids winter clothes. You know, I think school starts next Monday for some kids. It's ours. I was so vexed I didn't have a hoodie on that truck last night. I'm like, this is what women go through, goddamn. Nipples on t-shirts hurt. Ew. Let me stop. It's cold as shit, nigga, like around 4:30. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm like, hoodie for the rest of the day, nigga. Then I went driving around, and I was this close. I was going to go down. I was going to go take a walk. I was going to try to find some parking and go walk down there inside that fucking jamba cunt. But I said, I shall not waste my time. I shall not. And then I was getting all the videos anyway, and I'm looking around like, I know what it's like to catch a bullet that was not meant for me. The second time might not be as lucky as the first. I'm not doing it, nigga. No. I do not want to hear about your nipples right now. You just mad because the attention is off yours? We all know the biggest kind. Let me get some attention on mine, please. Jesus Christ. Jealousy is a motherfucker. You want to see it? Show you mine if you show me yours. My mother named me Larry Jordan. That's just my Russell opinion. Until we see each other again.